Welcome to Laramie, Wyoming, and one of the highest elevations you will find in all of college football. And it is home to the Wyoming Cowboys, and they have a taste for the spicy brown mustard. Today, these two teams square off in what should be an exciting Mountain West showdown. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the UTEP Miners, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Wyoming Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Miners will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Cowboys offense will get the first crack at it here. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out.
The give to the tailback. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to it. Got the first down and more. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football.
He's got it down the right side, turning it on. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, UTEP!
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks.
UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Give to the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. And the Miners in the hurry-up. Got it behind the line. It's Williams. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Miners will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch is brought in at the 40. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Quarterback making checks. The carry going off right tackle here. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. We've come to the break, and it's UTEP holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Back to pass. Here he goes breaking the pocket. A little release to the back. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield goal first.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Miners are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to the back. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. And they have converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. Finds his back in the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. Breaks into the open. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Miners have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. And the Miners come to the line in the hurry-up. With jet sweep pass. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Miners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
Get set, get set.
They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, UTEP. Okay,
And the Miners line it up with a 1st and goal.
Pound 55 weak.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the read. He'll take it himself. And they are knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage as the defense declaws the Wildcat. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 3rd and goal, where you separate the wheat from the chaff.
Here we go.
Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. He's going for the goal line. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. They can make this a 2-possession game with a field goal, but they want to put a little distance, a little cushion to their lead. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the mark. They'll go to the ground. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Miners are in the hurry up. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Back open in the middle. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. He might want another play. To the air on 1st down. Using the quick game. And the ball's free in the backfield.
Yeah, the receivers got to do a better job at ball security there with all those defenders trying to rip it free. And this offense is lucky they were able to jump on it and keep possession.
Throws to the wideout. At the 20, he's got space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, who's got a better seat there today in Laramie than you do? And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this 2nd half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the highest elevation in all of college football, War Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the 2nd half here. The Cowboys will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Brings it back out to his own. Will have the ball there. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the 1st half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy.
Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Quick tempo here for the offense.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pitch it. Got enough space. Touchdown, Miners. Excellent pass by the back on the option. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again.
Check. Slide 22. Slide 22.
They'll try the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Might be calling a hot route. Buying some time. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He'll do it himself. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. The option look. He'll toss it. Touchdown, UTEP! Great job by the back on the option. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
I think it's easy to say, run the option, run the option. Well, you got to be able to see it quickly and make quick decisions.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it up.
to paradise. Aiea, Hawaii, just outside of Honolulu and the home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. A tremendous setting and a spectacular game that we have in store. A huge opportunity for both of these teams to get a boost and find a way to break into the top 25 if they can come out with a victory. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the UTEP Miners, taking on a fellow Mountain West foe, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Miners will kick it away to start us off. And here's the return. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense will have the football first. And David, they've got a receiver that if he... Great place to start for this offense. On the option. Now the pitch. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Both these teams have had some good moments this year, and they'd love nothing better than to improve their bowl positioning, build a little momentum by getting a win in this one.
You're just trying to punctuate the season, right? How big would it be for one of these two programs to finish the year as a ranked team? It would help them so much in the offseason with recruiting and really help their confidence looking ahead to next year, David.
And confidence and momentum and just learning how to win. A part of that is a part of the process of being great in the future. And this team, learning how to win, finding ways to get it done, it's only going to build momentum, and hopefully you can carry that over to next season.
And the Miners will try to pick it up on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. He's not going to get there. Ready to fire from the pistol. On the option. The pitch. There he goes. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback, and too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
The Miners will hustle to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
From the gun to give, looking for room. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Guys, let's talk for just a minute about UTEP. It's the conference finale today. Win this one. Extra football ahead. Has taken a ton of hard work to get here, David, and they certainly can't afford to let down.
Yeah, and you people, Reese, you know, that looking ahead, always pointing to the future, like, they need to win today. Like, their goals are still in front of them, but today is a big day in the conference to continue to keep winning.
And that's the thing I think their coach kept reminding his team of all week long. At the very start of the year in our first team meeting, we put our goals up on the board. The #1 goal was to win the conference, and they have a chance to guarantee themselves a spot in that game with a win today.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Motion from the wideout. The give from the gun. Turning it on. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, UTEP. Well, that... UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Hold on. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the back. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. The defense putting points on the board.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 for quarterback. Can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The Miners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Hawaii. And what a turn of events is this deep. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Rides it and reads it. Keeps it. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the ride. He's going to keep it. They found a little running room out of the Wildcat, still short of the 1st down marker. And the Miners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got his man out of the backfield. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Quickly complete.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he showed you the arm talent on the throw.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep him honest, take him chunk by chunk.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Finding an escape route. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Moving away from pressure. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Taking it the other way. Past the 20. Touchdown Warriors! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man on the outside. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Clock still running. Almost certainly the last play of the half. Looking downfield very late in the half. Lofts one high and deep. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. And this 2nd half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances. Get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating 1st half. And with that, let's say aloha once again to the guys inside Aloha Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Rainbow Warriors will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running.
the 18.
UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Not hard to figure out why they trail to start this third quarter. 3 first-half turnovers.
So if you're on offense, let's just stay out of our way and find out what happens here in the second half. We're not even giving ourselves a chance because we keep turning the football over. If we can do that, we've got a chance to come back in this game.
I think it's a crazy balance between being really aggressive in the second half and finding ways to make plays, but also not shoot ourselves in the foot, right? Like, they didn't live well on that in the first half. Let's see if they can be a little bit more aggressive while still taking care of the football.
Makes the catch. At the 35, he's got room. And he's out of bounds, but not before a good, sizable pickup, and that has been a rare sight in this one. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Such great awareness along the sideline and the ability to get that foot down for the catch. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run the option. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Hawaii. This defense making... The drama built throughout this game, memorable plays, and then finally the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.
This coaching staff is going to look back at the overtime, and they're going to wish they had called some different plays. They had some things set up, but ultimately, with games like this, they come down to the wire. You got to be able to dial up plays to win. I don't think this coaching staff did a great job.
And it's...
The Mountain West, a proud and resilient conference, and now it's time to crown this season's champion. Welcome to Honolulu. They'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The Miners hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. He finds some space. He's got the first and still going. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job of this offense picking up some positive yards.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks free. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down. And the Miners pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Oh, he makes the catch! Tackled right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone. The Miners line up on 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Defense expecting run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Miners! The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. On the ground, it's Stewart. Running with purpose. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. And the Miners come to the line in the hurry up.
It's a good positive game by the offense, and it's enough for the first down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage and get this play called to go some up-tempo. The defense has got to be alert of this and get their call and get ready to play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Let's it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? The shotgun running play call. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Caught in the flat by the running back. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. The ball is caught. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it.
Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to scramble. Breaks an open space. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
The Miners will send their punt team onto the field. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. The fair catch. They get the second half started with their running play. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's got room to run. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the out.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. Well, they're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It's a 4th down stop. All right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Dump off caught by the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back and loss of yards. Now you're behind the sticks.
2nd down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Fires it to the wideout. Not an accurate throw by the freshman quarterback. Threw it behind it.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, Could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Grab down the middle. It's Hansen. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. On fourth down, they'll try to run for it. He did. Offense operating from the pistol. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. First down, looking for more now. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution.
Man, this defense is already struggling to defend the pass. I think their eyes are in the backfield. They're worried about where's the next pass play, and now they got to deal with the option. A lot to deal with against this offense.
That's reeled in. It's Stewart. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That completion makes it second and short. It's an option look. And now the handoff. And the Miners will try to keep this drive moving. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Well, hey, it didn't go for a touchdown, but this is great execution. Knew exactly what they needed to do.
First, he cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. The Miners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And they get the completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Has Hunt, can he get in? Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now, first and goal. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Intercepted in the end zone. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep to the right side. Aggressive ball, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. A tough situation with the offense, third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Grab behind the line, it's Stewart. Jukes to get free. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And the Miners will have first and 10 here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle, it's Davis. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. First and 10 play coming up.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about...
Fired into a tight window and picked off. He could go. He steps out of bounds. Well, they had some high hopes, Kirk, coming into this game. They practiced well, prepared well, they were optimistic, but things just did not.
Welcome to the West Texas town of El Paso, the Sun Bowl, and home to the UTEP Miners, and it's always a pleasure to come out this way, and we're certainly excited about the game we have in store. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the UTEP Miners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Miners' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bearcats offense comes onto the field first today. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time, and we'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for early in this game, because David, obviously, having transferred in, he hasn't had a lot of time in this offense. This is his first game. It's the first time doing it with bullets flying live. So he's got a lot of talent. He's got speed, but what does that chemistry look like with the guy throwing him the football? That's what I want to see.
Well, and the good thing is you've got tape and you've seen he's done it at the college level. Like, you already...
Oh, a lot of space. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bearcats. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch it.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Miners offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. All right, guys, let's step back here and talk UTEP. During the offseason, they go out, they get a top 25 recruiting class. That's nothing to scoff at. But the question is, how do they move up from here, Dave?
Well, and how do these talented young guys perform at this level, right? We don't really know. I mean, top 25 class is good. It's not elite, but how do these guys perform, Palmer, early, day one in their career?
Yeah, they're going to have to grow up pretty quick because we expect to see a lot of these guys play meaningful snaps in this game here today as well. I think that's what the fans really want to see here today.
Pulls it in at the 25. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out fast. A solid pickup there. Works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. The Bearcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Hauls it in. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. And the Bearcats will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. Let's take a minute and talk about Cincinnati. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. And if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hotter.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room. So important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
He'll toss it. Didn't get much. Picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bearcats come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. On the run, fires downfield. Makes a connection.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
The Bearcats want to move quickly. Might be changing the route. Now the play fake. Makes the grab. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. Breaks into the open. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. The Bearcats are threatening on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. Got rid of it just in time. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. The screen, he's got wheels, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Fires to the tight end. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. And the Miners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Red pass, it's complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll try to run for it. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
I know it's early, but you're down by a lot of points. You've got to go for it here on 4th down, David. I'm finding my best player offensively and giving him a shot.
And what you said is all the difference in the world. I'm already down a lot early. I got to make some things happen. This is a situation to get a touchdown. I'm going for it.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Miners! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And listen, if I have a playmaker at running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now in the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
They want to run it left here. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. He has 89 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. Takes the handoff. It's coming. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Bearcats need to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got some room to run. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP.
And that's going to make the defensive coordinator happy because he's just hoping his defense can get off the field there on 4th down. Just get a stop, get a tackle, bat the ball away. We're going to pick it off, and we're going to take it to the house. Great play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry up.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Just give it time. It just keeps working. It's the slow death, right? Like they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
Well, there the free safety shows you his coverage ability in man-to-man. He was locked in with his guy, and he was able to knock that ball away.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Right on the money. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. And the ball is free on the pitch. Well, the offense did fall in that loose foot. So the final period starts with a second down play. The inside handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You see, this is what great defenses do. Great defenses swarm to the football. So when you do miss a tackle, it's not the end of the world. There's another guy right there to wrap him up. Great defenses seem like they got 12 guys in the field. Nice job swarming to the football, engulfing the running back.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got it. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking for the score. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. What a grab and what a quick strike from that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive coordinator.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. A little screen to the running back. There he goes! Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Out of the backfield, he's open. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires on the run. He's got it along the sideline. Touchdown, UTEP. They move on top here in the fourth.
And at this stage of the game in the fourth quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
And he snatches it and comes down in the end zone for the 2. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for those open spaces and opportunities. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. The give on the option. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. They'll run play action. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Oh, what a cut. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. To the air on first down. Using his feet to buy time. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got his man quickly. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Bearcats want to pick up the tempo. Making side adjustments here. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's going to run it. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And this offense has got to keep pumping it out. Nice job. You get the first down. Nice scramble by this QB, but you're going to put the ball in his hands over and over and over again. You got to score multiple times.
He's going for a big play downfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Guys, let's chat a minute about Cincinnati. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting...
He lobs one high down the left side. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Keeps looking downfield. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he's got it inside the 35. They make the stop, but a big pickup thanks to the big arm from this senior quarterback. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. He's not afraid to go deep. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Gonna look downfield again. Fears the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Wants to adjust the pattern. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive, and going for it all. It's incomplete.